Hello, Satan Deville. Hello there. Hello. How is your day today in this COVID times? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying the moment? Is there anything we can do to assist you further? I've got to tell you, I've accepted an invitation to come on this channel here. So yes, it is very, very fun. I do like coming on YouTube. I think this is the way of the future. Yes, I don't want to say too much about the future, but television ceases to exist in about 15 years' time. Yes, well. So guys, I've got to tell you, I'm sitting in the saddle, the pontiff saddle, and I'm talking wristwatches with you. So please super chat Satan Deville. And I've got to tell you, in all honesty, we're going to have a really fun show today. Now, let's get a few of the critters. We've got Wayne Kerr. Hello, Wayne. Wayne, $2. Satan, what do you think of horned animals? I absolutely love horned animals, especially the goats. Yes, I do. I really do love horned animals. So, it's, yeah, what can I say there, guys? It's looking very, very charming. I've got to tell you guys, it's about time that we discussed a few of life's little indecisive moments. That buffoon Archibald Chesterfield III, I don't understand him at all. He seems to be very touchy, very come and go. I don't know what the answer is with him. But, yes, he's bought another patek, a patek 5127. God only knows why he bought that when he already had a 5127. But he seems to be a bit of a chancer, a bit of a grifter who likes to take advantages of other people's misfortune. He's bought the 5127. It's an absolutely delightful wristwatch. And I provided a little bit of the financing for Archibald. So, yeah, that's going to kick in really pretty soon. So we'll see how that goes. We've got Tanks Williams III, $2. Who farted? Yes, indeed. Well, it certainly wasn't me. So, guys, let's get down and on the show. Let's get the show underway. Oh, we need a drink. The Pontiff, where are your drinks? Pontiff, 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 where are your drinks? We need something cool. We need something alcoholic. Hey, let's think of a good scotch. I like a good scotch, bit of whiskey. Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've got a bottle of Glenlivet Founders Reserve. Thank you very much there. This was sent in by Trevor Bolton. Thank you indeed, Trevor. A beautiful bottle of whiskey. Yes, indeed there. $5.75 a drink. We've got to add the Satan VAT tax. So we've got a very good thing. We've got a sign to display here. Hi, Paul. It was good to have a chat. I picked up on a couple things. Enjoy. Thank you, Trevor from Harvey Bay. Thank you indeed, sir. That was really appreciated. We've got Jeb. Jeb's just bought me a drink. Thank you. I will indulge if you don't mind there. I'll just get a... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a nice clean whiskey glass. Thank you so much there. So let's get Satan drunk. Well, Satan can't actually get drunk because he's an immortal. See, I'm immortal, so it's not going to work. But Yes, of course, of course. So here we go. We got Wayne Kerr, $5. A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stump skunk. But the stump thunk the stunk skunks. Yes, Wayne. Thank you. He's I don't know. He's a bit of a wordsmith. Bit of a wordsmith there. A little bit tricky, that Wayne Kerr. A little bit tricky, but that's okay. Let's get the whiskey. Let's get the whiskey on the road. Let's get the whiskey on the road. Founders Reserve. Ah! Ah! What a beautiful drop. This is Glenlivet, Founders Reserve. I dare say I've got Davey on the phone. I'll ring him. Hello, Dave. I'm in the middle of a I'm a live show, Dave.
Oh,
I got to get the bucks in. You know, It's all about the money, Dave. That's correct there.
Nothing else. Nothing else.
And 6 pateks, Dave. I've got to. Yeah. Okay, Dave. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll ring you when I'm free, Davey. There we go. That's a very. I've had a double because I've had 2 really generous donations there. So cheers, cheers, cheers indeed. I dare say I will have a whiskey there. So here we go. We've got some super chats coming in fast there. We've got Yankee Doodle, $2. Is the dial color the same on the 5227 and the 5296? It's opaline. Opaline, that's the color, is called opaline. And I got to be honest with you, the 5296, they use it depends on the metal, of course, you know, but let's bring this baby up on the screen for our audience to see what I am actually talking about. So we were referring to the 5296. It uses an opaline dial. There's a sector dial on the 5296 that is different. I think he's referring to the standard one. And let's just call up. The other one was the 5227. That's the hinged back. The hinged back, Patek Calatrava, and that is also an opaline dial. And I will also say there, that's also the dial that is on my 5127. It's an opaline. They're basically the same. There might be a variation of difference, but it's an opaline dial. That's what Patek calls that dial, opaline. It's a Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. Okay, that's Yankee Doodle out of the way. Let's next one. We got a Reda. A Reda, $2. What does someone wear that orders Hawaiian pizza? I gotta be honest with you. I really dislike pineapple on a pizza. I don't like pineapple. No. I really dislike pineapple. I think, what does someone wear? A Tag Heuer. That's what they would wear. And we've got Ichabod NYX, $2. Any plans for AC3 in Hades? Hope it's butt stuff. What's Hades? I don't quite understand there. Your new age jokes don't seem to... the Satan has been out of the circuit for a while there. Man Against the Machine, $5. Arch, I've been out of the loop for a few weeks. Thoughts on the Black Bay 58 Blue, turd or not? No, that's it's a gorgeous watch. It's an absolute gorgeous watch. I would pull the trigger. Our good friend James from Showcase Watches, he actually has bought one, the 58 Blue, and I've got to say, it's a rather delightful piece, and I would be very proud to have that said piece in my collection. I gotta tell you guys, Patek is important. You must get Patek Philippe. We have got Wayne Kerr. Hello, Wayne Kerr. Thank you so much, Wayne. Real watch question. Thinking of pulling the trigger on an FP Jaune. Want the Chrono Souvon or the Octoloon? Thoughts? The only FP Jaune to buy is the Chronometer de Blue, the titanium. That's the one to get. It's selling. It's like the desirable one. I'm not a big FP Jaune fan. I think I would rather go Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. Apparently, FP Jaune is a real troublesome critter. He's a bit of a troublesome critter, and I've heard some nasty things about said individual. So yeah, that's kind of the way it goes there. Here we go there. Here we go. We've got another super chat in. Thank you. Yankee Doodle, $2. You love pineapples from the Philippines. I've got to be honest with you. You know, I have met a few Filipino ladies, and it becomes annoying when they continually ask for a visa. Yeah, it just drives me crazy. You know, you know, you get those Wall Street boys, and they all want a Porsche 959. They all want the latest Carrera. Yes, yes, yes. Mind you, those buggers get that thing, and the service costs will kill you. But the Filipinos, they're always asking for a visa. I mean, who cares? Who cares? When you're immortal, you just float around anywhere you want to go. So, yes, 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 that's the way it goes, I'm afraid. I'm a bit disappointed we don't have some of the treacherous snakes. Come on, you treacherous snakes, get on with the Pontiff's assistant, Satan Deville. Wayne Kerr, $5. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Pipper pack? Willie feels really weary. Thank you, Wayne Kerr. I appreciate the sentiment. I've got to tell you guys, the whole wristwatch market, it's over. It's all cactus. Blue shirt Buddha. Come on, blue shirt. Get on here, man. I'm sinking. Satan Deville. There's only so much comedy routines I can seriously do here. You've got to realize this. It's, there's only so much comedy we can do. You've got to understand that, guys. I do need to I do need to get some things happening, guys. Come on, guys. We need to get some. Where are all these people gone here? I'm trying to bring on them. Showcase. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, Satan. Look, I'm not going to put you into a cage. I only do that if you get nasty to me. Tank Williams III, $2. I'm not buying until after the election. Well, Trump's going to win. He's going to cruise it in. Trump. I'm a Trumpster. Why wouldn't I be a Trumpster? Even that JC, he's a bit of a Trumpster himself. I've got to tell you, the Trumpster is in fine form. Guys, is there any way you could help Archibald? He really needs PayPal some money. He's got to make a payment on the Patek Philippe. Any chance you could come out with a little bit of private funding? Private funding might be the correct word. Trump going to jail, rich luxury, I don't think so. The Trumpster can grant pardons. He ain't going nowhere. I love the Trumpster. There we go, guys. I've got to put that in there. There we go. We have Mr. C, $1. Thank you, Mr. C. I really do appreciate it. Okay, we've got nobody coming on. Let's get somebody from the audience on. Okay, I'm going to put this in the link. Come on, guys. Let's get you you can click on the link and you can come on my channel. Interesting content today. We're having some very interesting content. We're having some amazing stuff done. Here we go, Wayne Kerr. Here we go, Wayne Kerr, $5. Do infants enjoy infancy as much as adults enjoy adultery? I don't think they do. No. No, I think I quite enjoy being an adult. That is certainly the case there. Guys, the title of this video is The Market. What's happening? I tell you honestly, there's only two brands that count, Patek Philippe and Rolex. Everything else is cactus. This is the new normal, guys. This COVID-19, we didn't invent this stuff. It didn't come from us, that's for sure there. We sold out to the Chinese a number of years ago. They've invented this. And I've got to tell you, it's the end of the world. This is it, guys. It's all over. It's all over, Red Rover. So, look, guys, don't be upset. This is the way. Everything good in life has to come to an end. So, just seize the moment. Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $2. What do Porsche and Rolex owners have in common? Thank you. Baghead. Hello? Hello, Baghead?
Hello.
Who's this? Hello? Yep, we're taking him out. He doesn't seem to contribute terribly much there. What do Rolex... See, when you buy a Porsche, let's just clarify this. Porsche, it's Porsche brand new, Porsche when it's second hand, and it's a porker third or fourth owner. The thing about Porsches is, do you have to be a prick before you buy the Porsche, or do you become a prick after you buy the Porsche? That is the eternal question. And it's exactly the same for Rolex Steel Sports owners. Wayne Kerr, $2. If I save time, when do I get it back? Very good question. Let me say this to you, Wayne. Down below, if you come to our resort, as opposed to that GC, Happy Clappy Bible School, we actually do give you your time back. We have a number of interesting programs for you to enjoy that save time. Remember, tick the box, the other choices, okay? Please, when you need some guidance, we're here to help. Okay, what else have we got happening here? We are 17 minutes into the show. I haven't had a guest on. That guy, I don't think he was serious. He just didn't have the flow. I could tell in a second whether he has the flow. What can I say, guys? It's a stuffed market. This coronavirus is going to end the world. It's all going to end. It's all Showcase. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Showcase. Hello, Showcase.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm filling in for Archibald. It's Satan DeVille here. I think we've met. The funeral of George Best. I think you were the grave digger, if I recall.
Yep, I think I remember that one. I think...
Jolly good booze up afterwards, I must say. Delightful chap, that George Best there. Bit of an alcohol problem! He had a bit of a boozer problem there. So talk to me, Showcase. What's going on? Talk to me.
Hey, well, did you see all the thumbs up we got you last night?
Hey, that's really cool. That is very good. Talk to me. What's going on? Tell me what's happening in your collecting world.
Well, I've decided 100% I'm getting the Amiga Speedmaster Ed White. It's
Ooh.
overpriced. It's overpriced. I know it's overpriced, but it's beautiful. Some
Just
things
one
are worth.
moment there. Yankee Doodle, $2. We're sinking fast. Someone throw him a war. By the way, guys, I'm wearing a tuxedo sash just in case any of you people were wondering. I've got a tuxedo sash on. You see this? It's a tuxedo sash. Okay, so I've got to be totally honest with you there.
You're gonna be absolutely appalled at my behaviour and what I've done, and I know you are, and I know that I'm gonna get moaned at. But I have sold my Rolex GMT Batgirl on the Jubilee to make way for the Omega Speedmaster Ed White, which I know financially is a disaster. I know it's the wrong decision, but it's the watch that it's just a beautiful watch.
So this is for everyone who doesn't know this. We are talking about the watch, which is the 3-2-1 version of the Speedmaster, the Ed White.
Sometimes in life there is a watch that defies logic.
You know what? I totally get you. I totally get you. I am
Did you know
shocked.
that?
So I'll just bring it up on the screen. This is what you're getting. Is that correct?
That's the one. They're
I've
making.
got to tell you seriously. You are a true Omega man. You are you've always been an Omega wristwatch fan, and I've got to tell you,
I love Omega.
I think this could work. I think it's got legs. Okay, I really do think it has legs. Okay.
So Omega are making 1,000 pieces a year for this watch. It's handmade.
So they say. Okay. So they say. Don't forget. Swatch Group is very commercial. Would they tell the truth? They were making bracelets in China. You realize that, don't you?
I do. Yeah. Well, this watch handmade, all handmade. It's just, as far as Omega goes, this is the Omega fans' Omega. This is the top dog in the Omega world.
Wayne Kerr, $2. Why do wise guy and wise men have different things? Very true. I think the wise guy, he's a little bit short on the draw. That's the difference, Wayne Kerr. I got to tell you my truth. Instead of giving you the usual Archie luxury buffoonery, I'm going to tell you the truth there. I think you've made the right decision. You know why?
Because I love it.
Because you love it. And let's face it, who needs another Rolex? Rolex is so cliche these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rolex is cliche for just lack of taste.
I think...
I got to tell you, I think you've actually done the right thing. You love this watch. You've made a lot of money. You are a shifty businessman. You are a very clever entrepreneur. I think you deserve it. This will look so amazing in the Mercedes-Benz SLK you've got there.
You got a super chat from Andrew Seuss.
Andrew Seuss. We're coming from the Seuss studio. $5 super sticker. Thank you, Andrew Seuss. By the way, Andrew Seuss, let me just bring up the screen here. Andrew Seuss, I am wearing your shoes today. These are the... Andrew Seuss bought me a pair of Lloyd's shoes when I was facing the CCC court case. And you know what, Andrew? I'm wearing them today just out of interest because I thought, you know, what's the point in keeping this shit in the cupboard? I put on my tux and I'm wearing the shoes that he bought me. So him and his brother chipped in. They got me a beautiful pair of Lloyd's shoes. And I'm wearing them, man. I'm sick of hoarding stuff. You know what I did yesterday?
What's that?
By the way, do I look like Satan DeVille or do I look like Graham? Graham, who's the bouncer at the Spearmint Rhino?
If I'm honest, you look...
What's the fucking geisha? The geisha at the Spearmint Rhino! I had this chap who came to the door, right? He came to the door! What do you think there? Which one do I...
No, neither, to be honest. I think you look like James Bond after a real bad diet and 10 years off work.
You know, the only two things in life I need. You know what there's actually three things. You know what I need?
Well,
this is what I want in my life. A papal knighthood.
Yep.
I want my name on a commercial jet. And I need a bit part in a Bond movie. I need a bit part in a Bond movie. That's the only three things that are missing from my life.
You'd actually make a really good Bond villain. I've never seen it before, that you'd actually make a really good Bond villain.
Thank you very much. I totally agree with you.
I could see that.
I got to tell you seriously, man. honestly, I understand why you've done this. And you know what? Can I say this to you? You know, many years ago, I had an inheritance from my grandfather's estate.
Mm.
And I'd always, before that, I'd bought watches that were cheap, you know, problematic, slightly too small, you know, not the best pick. And I bought a 5107, which is actually very reminiscent to the 5127 I'm sporting today. You know what?
Mm.
The dealers said to me I paid too much, but years later I sold it for a massive profit. And you know what? I bought it because it was the first watch I bought because I actually liked the damn thing.
Yeah.
And I've got to tell you, in all honesty, maybe the meaning of life, the secret sauce, buy what you love! Ian Arnold, £2, super sticker. I got to tell you, man, buy what you love, okay? Buy what you love. Do not buy things for investment.
I think time's going to tell. I'm gonna make a prediction now. But the Rolex GMT Batgirl will be easier to get hold of than the Omega Speedmaster Ed White.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. You know what? Let me tell you this. You know what about the Ed White? You know what I like about it?
Yeah, they've shrunk the size.
It's not a Rolex. It's not a damn Rolex. Okay.
They've shrunk it down to 39.7 mil. They've made it a beautiful size.
Look, if you like it, just buy the damn thing. Can I tell you that? Just buy it, man, because life is short. How long are we here for? I don't know how long we're here for. You tell me.
Yeah.
I have no idea how long we're here for. Buy it. I got to be honest with you, you know? Buy it because you love it. I love to seize life. You know that? I love to seize the opportunity. Yankee Doodle, here we go, $2. Would you like whale Pinus seats in your Civic? You know who had whale Pinus seats? That's Aristotle Onassis, the big boy. We gave that guy, we gave him Olympic Airlines. We did everything to help him, and he stuffed it up. He married that wretched wench. That wretched wench, Chucky Boulevard Kennedy. Okay, so
you've got Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr, Super Chat.
Kerr, $2. Blowhornblowhard for your 007 villain name. Thank you very much there.
I think Clive
Mr. Bond, you
Clive
think you're going to die? Ha ha ha! You think you're going to die, Mr. Bond?
I quite like this one. From Clive, Lie Another Day. That's quite a good one.
I spilt whiskey on my front here. Is that going to stain it? Is whiskey?
Oh, don't worry. Bond villains do worse than that.
Thank you, sir. I've got to tell you, in all honesty, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne Kerr, for that. There. I got to be honest with you. Seriously, man, enjoy it. Buy it. You love it.
How would you
enjoy it?
Congratulations on your 6th patek. I caught the video. Congratulations.
I tell you what, that is, I just love patek. The meaning of life. Do you want me to tell you the meaning of life?
It's beautiful. Yep.
Patek and pussy. That is it, man. There is nothing else. You can have a Learjet. You can have a Porsche. You can have a Mercedes-Benz. The only two things that matter to me are Patek Philippe and pussy. That is it, man. That is it.
That's it. Ron the Shrink's got it. Ron the Shrink has got the Bond movie. Never say work again.
Never say work again. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Guys, super chat now and we will stay longer. I like to have Showcase on a little bit longer. Come on, guys. Super chat $10 for 10 minutes. $1 a minute. Come on, guys. Keep the show going. I gotta tell you, Showcase watchers, I think realistically, buy what you love. Enjoy it. Life is good. You were a successful man.
It was nice.
By the way, did you get your leg over on Sunday night? You get your leg over on Sunday night?
I did indeed. Yeah. So it tends to be
very well done.
Tends to be every Sunday.
Please just lie back and think of the Church of England.
Yep. Hey, I'll tell you what. It was nice having Andrew on last night. He seems a nice guy.
He is really cool. What a really nice guy. You know that?
It sounds like he's had a bit of a shitty time recently.
Yeah, he's got divorced and he had a cancer scare. He's a really nice guy, but, you know, what I really got to tell you, what I love about doing the Archie Luxuries channels is making people happy. That's more important than anything.
Yeah. No, he's a nice guy.
Making people happy. That's what I really want to do. I had a veteran from the Iraq War. He said he did night patrols. He just liked my comedy. You know, that's the greatest honor you can have. It's not a Mercedes-Benz SLK, mind you. I don't mind the new SLK Mercedes-Benz SLC.
Yeah.
But I've got to be honest with you. Making people happy, that is the greatest honor any of us can achieve in life. I want to make people laugh. I don't want problems. I don't want headaches and nastiness. I want to have fun in my life. You know what I mean?
Life without fun, yeah, it's not worth it.
I love you, James. I got to tell you, James, you're a really cool man. Tomorrow never diets. Run the shrink. I love that guy. He's so good. Just lay back and think of the Church of England. Yes, of course. Well done. It's those wretched Roman Catholics who breed and procreate like there's no tomorrow. At least us at the Church of England, we know when to pull out.
I'll tell you what, there's been some really good, Clive's come up with another one, A View to a Shill.
Ah, very cool.
Diet Another Day. Yeah, there's some good ones.
Diet Another Day. Ah, On Her Majesty's Secret Ladyboy. Thank you.
License to Squeal.
Eat Another Day. Never. Oh, $2 from Mr. C. Thank you so much, old chap. If you have two mouses, are they called mice? Very, very good question. You know, the death of a rodent. I've been using the dead rodent to polish my office furniture. He's dead now. You know that? He's dead. He's died. He's gone.
That could be the equivalent to your white cat just sat in your lap, just stroking it.
By the way, there, for $50, I will take my suit jacket off and I will show you my breasts. $50 now! I need the money. $50, I will undo my tuxedo and I will show you my breasts.
And $60 to keep it on.
Boom, boom! Boom, boom! I love British comedy. You know. But I got to tell you, I honestly think that's a great Omega. Buy it, enjoy it. Don't think about the money. Too many people. You know what? I was seeing a friend yesterday, and he asked me, should he get a steel Submariner, right? You know, ceramic steel Submariner black.
Yep.
Or does he go for a root beer GMT? What would you do?
Root beer, far more interesting.
You know, I said to him, you know what, probably the black is going to be more valuable, right? But you know what? Wendy in accounts! You got to remember, Wendy in accounts, you know, when you go in there to Wendy in accounts and you at the Christmas party, you dethrone her. Man, that is what a two-tone rose gold GMT does. Here we go. We got Louis Lack Anna Porn, $3. Why don't you sell merch? A lot of dollars. Jumper. Thank you. She's actually quite beautiful. Don't you think
I think she's the lady that's got a bit of a thing for you, hasn't she?
I honestly, please email me at archieluxury72@gmail.com. I had a bit of a tiff with the Chinese doctor. I'm not sure if it's working out.
Is there any particular reasons, or?
I really love her, right? I really love her, but she's just too intellectual, you know? It's just 1 minute. Frozen Puck, $10. Going to take your advice and buy a sub. I think the 14060 will hold value, paying around $7. Yes, that is a classic. I reckon the sweet spot is the 4-liner, the 14040M 4-line. That's the sweet spot. Look, I got to tell you the truth.
Super chat. You got two more super chats.
We've got it. Oh, Jean-Claude Biver, $8. Thoughts on the Zenith Captain Chrono Black Dial as a lawyer's everyday piece? Good buying on the used market, and I find myself bored with three-handers. I tell you the truth. Get the classic 1969 Chronomeister Zenith. That's the one to get. That is the one! Get the open heart! That is the one. It's easy to sell. It'll retain better value. It's a classic. It's an icon. Grab it whilst you can. Ron the Shrink. I would buy AC3 merchandise. $2. Thank you, Ron. I got to tell you that with the Chinese doctor, we've hit a bit of a stumbling block, okay?
Let me guess. She won't sign the finance papers.
Look, okay, but the SL didn't quite cut it. I must admit, I did want the SL. No, I just think she's. When you date a doctor, you can give me some advice here. They're very smart. They just don't enjoy the relationship. They're always thinking at 100 miles an hour. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I just want to have fun. I said to her, darling, I just want to go out with you 2 or 3 times a week. I want to tell you you're beautiful. I want to go for amazing meals. I want to hold your hand. I want to kiss you. I don't need mental angst. You know what I mean?
See, my wife's very, very. She, as I said to you before, she's a doctor, but she's a doctor in science, so she's not a real one.
No, that's equally as good. No, I disagree with you. A doctor, a PhD, is equally as good as a medical doctor. They both sacrifice so much. They're the elite of the elite. Let's not put that down, okay?
My wife, she wrote the book, so she had to write a book, all about environmental sciences and the effect of volcanoes on bloody soil and all this stuff. And I've read the book, and I don't understand a word of it. But if you were to say to my wife, change a light bulb, no idea. She couldn't change a light bulb. But
no, that's just. But mind you, you know that doesn't mean anything. That's why they get married, so you can do that. I quite love her, but I got to be honest with you. I got a feeling it might be the end of the road.
Well, if you're not happy, but having said that,
I'm happy, but she's just too smart. She analyzes everything. I mean.
She's not a psychiatrist, is she?
No, she's a gynecologist. Ron the Shrink, $2. Take my wife, please. Thank you, Ron the Shrink. I love you, Dr. Ron. I got to be honest with you. I just want to have fun, man. I'm 40. I'm 48 in October. I just want a woman I can take out for restaurant meals. I can tell her, honey, you look. I want to tell her your breasts look amazing. That's what I want to do. I don't need mental torture. You understand?
I think that's just relationships, isn't it?
I don't know. I like really smart women. I like really intelligent, smart, older women. That's what I really like. Okay? Mm. And it's not going. I don't think it's going well, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of.
Well, you do know when you get so far into a relationship, you learn the tactic of being able to slip into a coma without them noticing.
I really like her. You know, I honestly, I really like her, but she just analyzes everything. I just don't need the mental torture. I mean. You know, I just want to have nice food and tell you you're beautiful and walk on the beach in the moonlight. That's what I want. I don't need mental torture. Here we go. Full of mischief, $2. Best place for ladyboys, Bangkok or Phuket. You know, I've never really been turned on by ladyboys. I always like females. I'm sorry. Yankee Doodle, $2. Would you work as her assistant in the exam room? Who's he talking to, you or me? She's very professional. I got to be honest with you. She's really professional. She's really nice, but I just feel it could be the end of the road. You know, maybe I'll take my bat and go home.
All over Red Rover. Ron the Shrink.
I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know what I can do. You know what I mean?
So Richie Luxury
saying,
here
we got a super chat here. We got. Sorry, what was that?
Richie Luxury saying, Archie, you can still do Uber.
Yes, I can. Ron the Shrink, $2. What is the next Patek after the 512 sale? 5127 sale? I don't know if I want to sell it. I like having 2. I might give it to my son.
Are you any closer on the Steel Sports with the Amiga Speedmaster?
Not now. I still owe money on this. I owe about $5.9 on it. I got to pay Scotty back. So I'm paying him back $1,000 a month.
So just give me because I know absolutely zero on Patek Philippe. Just give me a quick rundown. So the difference between that watch you've got there and your other one, is there any differences? Are they the same watch, or is there any? I know you said in your video there's a different movement.
So basically, the one I've got has got a 315 movement. This has got the 324, so it's a higher beats per hour rate.
More accuracy.
It went from 21.6 to 28.8.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, on the dial, it's got dots. There's 57 dots, whereas this one's got 60 dots. So slight dial variation. The other thing is that in my other one, it is rhodium-plated white gold, whereas this one is actually, Patek changed the mix of their white gold. There's 1 year difference, and they changed the mix. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the other thing is there, I'm going to put my special glasses on here. The other thing is, with this watch here itself, my one's got the Geneva seal. This one has the Patek Philippe seal. It's got the Patek Philippe seal. So, this one's a later watch. This is 2010. And, I got to tell you the truth. I'm thinking about just keeping it. I don't know if I even want to sell it. You know that?
With Patek Philippe, I mean, let me ask you this question, because Clive, actually, the other night on one of his shows, he worded it perfectly and said that Rolex is like trying to steer the Titanic. Is Patek Philippe like that? Do they make minor adjustments, or do they just launch new watches, or how does Patek Philippe work? Because like I say, I don't know anything about the brand.
Look,
apart
the brand
from
is
they're
just
bloody
super
expensive.
cool, okay? They're super cool, okay? They're the most wonderful brand in the world. Look, Patek Philippe is... They invented the dress watch genre. That's why I'm wearing a tuxedo to commemorate such Archie's purchase. I think they're the ultimate dress watch. They're the ultimate dress watch. They are just beautiful.
So they've obviously done the more sport line, like the like the hot watch, the super hot watches that Zane and people like that all have.
Actually, they've just released a Calatrava in steel, which is going to be super hot.
Well, I'm reviewing that watch. That's a limited edition to 1,000 pieces, isn't it? That one.
Yes, and you know what? Yeah. They launched that watch to pay for the building they just built. I mean, how bloody cynical is that? Here we go. NV Scotsman. I love you, NV Scotsman. $3. G'day, Arch! You Patek and Pussy! Patek and Pussy. That's the meaning of life, Patek and Pussy. I don't even care about cars anymore. I had an Alfa Romeo. That was a piece of shit. All I care about is Patek and Pussy, okay?
I think cars, you'd only have cars if you've got disposable income.
No, if you're in the UK, cars are so cheap. You know how dear they are here? They're a rip-off.
Well, that SLK...
What year is your SLK? Tell me that.
It's a 12 plate, 2012.
You know what that car... Okay, let me do a search now. I will tell you what that car sells for in Australia. Okay?
Well, I'll tell you what...
How much did you pay for it?
I paid 10,000 British pounds for that car.
Okay, that's nothing.
And
it's 20 grand Aussie, right?
And it's
20 Aussie, right? Let me just tell you this, okay? So what model is it? It's an SL... What is it?
SLK 250 CDI.
SLK 250 CDI. You got the diesel. Well done. Okay, let me have a look. Okay. It's a it's an R172 or a 171 chassis?
Oh, no idea.
I think it's a 171 you've got.
No idea.
No, that's okay. Relax. I know my Mercedes Benzes. It's 2010, isn't it?
No, 2012.
Okay, hang on. 2012 year.
50,000 miles.
2012, is that right?
Yep.
Just leave it with me. I'm doing it now. I'm doing a search. You know how much that car in Australia is?
Go on.
2011 SLK 300, which is about the same. 28.5. That's 14,000 pounds.
God, why are they so expensive? There, is it just importing them in?
Okay, here we go. We've got a 2010 with 121,000 kilometers. That's what, 80,000 miles.
Yeah.
24,000. That's 12,000 pound.
Oh, you see, this one of mine, it's like brand new. It is literally, it's one of them from new, like brand new.
See what I mean? They're not very good value in Australia. They're garbage value. By the way, guys, we're going to do the show for another 6 minutes. I'm going to do it for 15 minutes today. I got to tell you, Showcase, you know what? I think you've found the meaning of life, okay?
Oh, yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I am blessed. I am a blessed guy. You know, I've got a beautiful wife. I've got a lovely daughter. I've got my own business. I've got my own house. I live a very happy life. I'm not a rich guy.
And you're on the Archie Luxury channel. What more could you possibly want?
Oh, that's it. You know, that's it. I mean, last night you could tell when you saw Andrew and you spoke to Andrew, he was absolutely thrilled to be on your show.
He's a lovely guy, don't you think?
Yeah, he's a top guy. I think that the Cardinals need to get together and make that guy the new altar boy.
He is brilliant. I love him. He's just a nice, genuine guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But no, I think you're right. I think if you love your 6 pateks and it make you happy, do it. And that's why I'm going for the Amiga, the Speedmaster. It's overpriced, I know it is, but you know,
who cares, man? You know what? You're gonna get your money back. It'll be fine. Who gives a shit? It's not all about the money. You know, I said this to the Chinese doctor. You know, I said to her, honey, it's not always about the money.
Yeah.
You know,
completely
you got to
agree.
do things that you love.
Completely agree.
Do you feel special? Do you feel cherished? Do you feel enjoyment? That's all that matters. All this other shit is all peripheral. It's peripheral garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, totally agree. Totally agree.
It's peripheral garbage.
Hey, I saw that. I see that Rich Buddy's in the chat. I saw the Rich Buddy when he was jumping off his boat. That was pretty cool.
Wasn't he cool?
That was a cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Cool guy.
He's very cool.
I love the fact he's got his own boat. I've seen a couple of his live streams when he's been out on the boat.
He's a lovely guy, you know.
Is it New York?
Like
is it New York he's in?
He's in California.
Is it California?
Yeah, California. I tell you what, we might wrap the show up now. I want to thank you for coming on there. You really made my day, Showcase. I love you.
You're welcome.
You're a good guy.
I will catch you maybe Friday night.
Just get the Amiga. Enjoy it, man. Don't analyze it too much. Just get it. You know, who gives a shit? It's expensive. Yeah. Man, you know what? And you know what I like about a modern compared to a vintage? Like Clive says, get a vintage. Why don't you get a vintage? You know what?
Oh, no, you can wear a modern every day.
The modern is absolutely... You can just wear it. You know what I mean?
You can wear it every day. Wear it every day.
It's got the seals. It's just going to work beautifully.
Yeah.
Okay, man. I'm going to wrap this baby up. See you later. And we'll be
back
tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. There
Catch you later.